everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Hi, hello. Welcome to my sci-fi reading vlog. I was gonna keep it just to the weekend, but I just have too many books on this list that I'm excited to get to. So it is Tuesday. It's literally, there we go, that's better lighting. Let me adjust. It's literally the day after I finished the previous weekend vlog, so why not start this one now? As you saw in the intro clip, I have 8 books on this list that I would like to get to. I don't think I have any hope of getting to all 8, but I do have a hope that I'm going to get to at least some of them. And I left the first choice up to a dice roll of a D8, which I always love doing, and it picked Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky, which is my very first Tchaikovsky. I'm very excited about Adrian Tchaikovsky's work because I've heard only really good things. I'm 232 pages into this one, and all I can say is I'm horrified, but I'm so intrigued. I also know more now about spiders and ants than I have ever wanted to learn ever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, guys. So, this book, it's kind of like a first contact story, but in reverse. So it's like not like aliens coming to us, but it's us going to aliens, sort of, but aliens that we have created. In this world, at the beginning of this, like humans have gone so far as that we are exploring the cosmos. One human out there, Dr. something Kern, I don't remember how to say her full name because they just call her Kern all the time. She has devised this experiment where she is going to, where they have basically terraformed a planet to be exactly like Earth. So there's a lot of like ecosystems and stuff that are very similar to Earth, and bugs and stuff that are very Earth-like, like deer and birds and whatever. Which her plan was that she was going to release a bunch of monkeys and a nanovirus to speed up evolution, to basically make these monkeys into humans 2.0 kind of a thing. And she was going to be their like creator, essentially. Obviously, this plan is getting a lot of backlash and is kind of the cause of war on Earth proper. In this moment of this launching, this like big old prologue in here, she ends up taking the place of one of her people that actually went like against her, and he was going to be the person to watch this planet essentially until there was like intelligent life, and like see the experiment come to fruition, however many thousands of years that was going to take. Because he goes against her, blows everything up, literally. She gets in this escape pod type situation that he was supposed to be in, and she basically takes his place. But there are no monkeys on this planet that she has planned to, because the man has basically blown up everything that her plan was, except for the planet itself and the nanotoxin that is down there. And then we get a spider's point of view named Portia. So it's interspliced between like humanity and then these invertebrates, essentially, because one of the topics, or one of the things that is said during one of these invertebrates early chapters, is that the humans who basically have created this world and like put thought processes into it and whatever, to thus like have this nanovirus only work on monkeys, it wouldn't work on any other mammals, completely forgot about invertebrates. And this one very specific kind of spider it works on. So these spiders start to evolve really fast and become intelligent and become bigger. And it not only affects them, it affects all sorts of other species as well, in varying ways. Not all of them get like the intelligence of humanity, but or like what like humanity could consider like its equal kind of a thing, but definitely this brand of spider, and also ants. 2,000 years pass. Earth is now uninhabitable because of these wars, and then an impending ice age that has released all these toxins into the air, and has basically, is just like, Earth is just a shit show, and they need to leave in a last-ditch effort to save humanity. And so we are following this new community on a ship called the Gilgamesh. This like core crew has been tasked with picking a place for humanity to try and survive in, drop off a bunch of people that they have on their ship who have been cryogenically frozen and whatever for like 2,000 years, put into a sleep, and then like explore the galaxy and stuff like that. Like they're trying to find a way to like save the vestiges of humanity, essentially. We're following a historian on this crew, and he's not very well liked by the rest of the crew because the crew doesn't think he's useful, but he immediately becomes very useful because they are on this path. There are like 3 of them awake at this point because they've been awakened to do something, to basically like, you know, they're coming into contact with a distress signal and they need to do something about it. They come into contact with Dr. Kern's shuttle satellite that has been out here for millennia at this point. Like her little shuttle thing that's been like around this planet that has been slowly creating new life and, you know, evolving and stuff. They've come into contact with her. So, and she's not okay anymore. Homegirl is fully fucked. Like, she's been kept asleep by the AI on her little shuttle ship. Like, we haven't actually seen her from her POV. Like, we don't know what's going on with her, but we get her from the other side. Like, we get her interactions with the Gilgamesh ship, and homegirl is not okay. Like, it's this combination of gibberish coming through with the AI's instructions to not go close to this planet. Even though the planet is like a new Earth, it's like people, the people on the Gilgamesh see it as like this new Eden, right? We get all of this juxtaposed with the spiders and the ants. And the spiders who are basically just becoming colonizers. Because of course, you know, humanity. But like, yeah, I have learned more about spiders than I have ever wanted to. And the fact that these spiders in here are now a meter in size, no thank you. No thank you at all. And they have like warfare and technology and like not like to the human level, but like spider level. Holy shit. All I've been thinking about this whole time is what a horror show. Because at this point that I'm at, it's now the point where humans have touched down on this new Eden and have come into contact with these bugs. And these bugs are fucking huge. Like the ants even are huge. And they've like immediately attacked the humans because they don't know what they are. And then there's like this really eerie moment of seeing a massive fucking spider come out of the forest and watch them. And our classicist, our historian guy, he makes a comment where he's like, I shared something with that spider that I've only been able to share with humans before. Like, it's a very distinctly like, oh my God, there's like intelligent life kind of a comment. But like, it doesn't quite grasp the fact that these spiders are intelligent. They just basically grasp that there are monsters here. So it is a literal hellscape. They saw one of them run away into the forest. And I'm just like, that's where I'm at right now, is we get to the spider's point of view right after that. We get to Portia's point of view because like the generations of spiders have been called Portia or Bianca or Fabian. And we're getting those people's or those spiders' points of view. And Portia has found the human and doesn't know what it is. And I'm just sitting here in this brain space of like, I don't even want to think about what it would be like to be that human right now because that is pure terror. I'm not even like super scared of spiders. I just don't like bugs. But that having a spider the size of a meter, like, I don't think you guys realize how big that is. Like, that's half of a human size with 8 legs? No, thank you. But like, I'm also like, it's, oh God, like, it's such a fucking weird concept. And yet, like, when we get to the human parts of it, I'm like, this is very like Becky Chambers vibes to me, because it's not like the calm, soft Becky Chambers that we get from her, but like the exploration. Oh, I know what I'm getting it from. I'm getting it from her novella of To Be Taught If Fortunate, where there's like just a group of scientists exploring the universe. I'm getting those vibes from the people, and I'm getting like a little bit of the Expanse series by James S.A. Corey with like the human vibe. So I really like the human chapters, and then we get to the spider chapters and I am immediately disgusted because I don't want to learn anything about spiders. Get out. So this has been a ride, but I've literally read over 200 pages in like, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. 2:22. I started this at 11:30, 11:40. It was like midnight because I decided to make cookies tonight. Because of course I did. At 11:30, I was like, I want cookies, so I made cookies. Because what else are you gonna do as an adult? You know, like there are no rules. We gotta started this. I've read over 200 pages in 2 hours, and I was so sucked into this narrative. Like I just needed to keep going. I am absolutely baffled by these spiders, though. Like why spiders, man?
Like spiders.
Why spiders? Why couldn't it be
butterflies?
butterflies or something? I'm just thinking of like, what is a spider's lifetime? Like a standard spider on our world, not like in Australia or anything, just like normal everyday house spider. What is that thing's lifetime? You know, because if you take that and you think about all the generations and like the evolution that goes through generations of a creature, and then you think about the fact that it took humans like millions of years to become humans, you know? This scientist has taken evolution and made it really, really fast with this nanovirus. And so like taking a spider's lifespan and thinking about the generations and how much faster that is compared to a human's, what the fuck? Like, that's terrifying and how fast that is. Why did I decide to do this tonight? Why did the dice tell me to read this one first? Because this one's making me feel all sorts of things. Welcome to the vlog. Hi, hello. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the first reading update. I don't know how many sci-fi books I'm going to end up reading in this vlog, but hopefully it's a lot. I have some really little ones. I think this one's the biggest one on the list, so very interesting that the dice chose it for me first. Anyways, that's the update. That's what's happening. I'll talk to you again when I have more to update on about this book, but it is Tuesday, so I might not vlog every day of the week because I don't usually read during the week, but I wanted to get started with the sci-fi because I just wanted to get into it, you know, and see where the sci-fi world takes me. But welcome to the vlog. Strap in. We're gonna read some sci-fi. Some weird spider-filled sci-fi, apparently. Hello friends. I'm just realizing how much of a mess my place is right now. I need to do some tidying, but hi, happy Friday. It is officially Friday, which I am excited about. Well, technically it's Saturday because it is 1:25 in the morning. What's new? I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to pop in and do just a chat. I haven't read anything further of what was I reading? Children of Time, but I have been thinking about it constantly. None of these colors actually match, and that's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna have to fix that tomorrow. Today, in a downtime at work, I started doing my December bullet journals. So my December bullet journal spread. There's also, there you are. I was gonna say there's also a marker that's missing. These are my November markers that I need to use to fill out some stuff, but these are the only ones that can stay. As I was saying, Jesus Christ, I'm scatterbrained. I haven't read anything more of Children of Time. Why, you may ask? Because the day that I started Children of Time, I ended up also also want to say that mug in that clip earlier, I bought it today at Walmart for $4. I also got new nail polish, hence why I did my nails today. What a day, what a Friday. This is gonna be dealt with tomorrow. The rest of all of this can be tidied a little bit, I guess. Started Children of Time, haven't read any more of it. Am planning on doing so. And other than that, I am definitely going to focus on mainly these two books, The Sentient by Nadia Afifi and Fault Tolerance by Valerie Valdez. I've been dreaming about that book. And I also have the other Martha Wells because I just finished I decided to read Martha Wells, the second book in the Murderbot series tonight because I figured it might as well be a good idea to get one of those short little boys off the list. And it was a good idea. I think it was a great idea. It feels like so close to a Becky Chambers, but just without like the hit that Becky Chambers has. So it was very enjoyable. It was very fun, but it was fine. It was fine. Like, I'm excited to get to the Murderbot, the long book. I can't wait to get to the long book Murderbot. Oh my God, it's gonna be great. Just because I can see what Martha Wells is doing in her small Murderbots. And I enjoy the writing, I enjoy the story, I enjoy Murderbot as a character, because Murderbot's so anxious. What an anxious little being. Each of the novellas kind of feel episodic, like I just watched an episode of a TV show, which I guess is the point. But I love that you're just coming with me as I clean, as I tidy my place, because it's kind of a fucking mess, but it's fine. Happy that I read it and got it off my list. I do enjoy the character of Murderbot a whole heck of a lot, and I want to see how his story progresses, or how their story progresses. Gender indeterminate. It was confirmed in this. Murderbot's gender is indeterminate. It's weird because the audiobook narrator has a very male sounding voice, so my brain is like, no, Murderbot's a guy, but no, Murderbot has no gender. I have to remember that. So that was my experience. The second one is fine. It kind of continues the story from where we left off in the previous one, from what I remember. Like, it might be a little bit later, but because I don't really remember the previous Murderbot, it's been a hot second since I read it. Anywho, that was my day today. Oh my god, I started telling you about another book when I was sitting down. Oh my god, my brain. Okay, so I didn't read Children of Time Thursday night. Oh my god, because sometimes I wonder if I'm okay. And the resounding answer to that is no. My friends wanted to start up kind of another book club kind of a thing, which was really fun. But they were reading a book that I wasn't like super into. It wasn't a book that was on my list or anything. I think I have come to realize that the genre of, or the subgenre or the category of unhinged woman isn't really my brand of genre for anything ever. And like, I love me an unhinged woman with an axe or a sword, but I don't like the genre of unhinged woman literature. So like, give me Harold Hark, Nona Jesmus any day. Give me Orca from Shadow of the Gods any fucking day, because the unhingedness of a fantasy protag isn't the theme of the entire fucking book. Well, Harold the Ninth is an exception, but it's not, because it's just like genuine feminine rage, which is what this book I had to read was basically based on. And it was like hitting you over the head with it. And it was a lot. So my friends decided to read Night Bitch by an author that I don't remember the name of. I'll put it on the screen. Night Bitch. What a cover, am I right? I was like, okay, FOMO, I don't want to be left out. So I wanted to read it, and I also wanted to, join in on the chill festivities. Not festivities. We're doing a book club tomorrow, and I thought I'd join in, but I started reading Night Bitch on Thursday, and then finished reading it tonight. Didn't like it at all. It felt just like Mother Thing, which is a book that I read last year. I read it at some point. I was gifted it by the publisher, and I read it, and it was fine. I really don't like books where the whole theme is just women being mad or not happy with their lot in life, i.e. being a woman. Not that I don't like that as a thing. Obviously, I don't like that as a thing, because women should do whatever the fuck they want, because women are amazing. But like, I don't like when the whole book is surrounded around that. And like, in the theme of Mother Thing, the incompetency and the like, oh, I'm obsessed with having a baby because a baby's gonna fix everything because my husband's depressed and I can't, fix him because of that. So I'm gonna fix our relationship by having a kid. I hate that. Hate it so much. But this book was feminine rage to the maximum, literally, because Night Bitch, the character, believed herself to be turning into a dog, and weirdly enough, she is, kind of. It goes really magical realism at some point, and I just don't like that. I love magical realism. I just kind of wish that this lit fic had taken a different stance. I honestly thought that it was pitched as a thriller at one point, but like, at literally 0% of it was thrilling in any way. I didn't like it at all. And I got really tired of the constant repetition of everything. Like, honestly, this could have been a novella, because it got to a point about halfway through the book, around the end of part 1, there's this beautiful moment of like realization. It felt, honestly, like we were coming to the end of the book, and I was really excited. I was like, okay, Like, this feels satisfying. It feels like it got the point across in a very like good way. It felt like it did what it wanted to do, and it's gonna leave it a little open-ended at the end. We love that. And then I looked at the time and I was just halfway through the book. And I was like, what do you mean I'm halfway through? I have to keep going with this? I have to keep dealing with her 2-year-old son who's literally driving me up the wall and her believing that she's becoming a dog, kind of becoming a dog and then acting like a dog and then like ripping apart animals and honestly, like, you could argue that she's an incredible mother or you could argue she's a terrible mother, because you could also argue for the fact that homegirl's going through a mental breakdown. It was interesting. It's just not my brand of book. Being in the group chat where my friends are talking about it and getting their like reaction to stuff and them like hyping it up I was like, oh, maybe like I'm gonna like this. Maybe this is like a thriller. Maybe it's got really dark themes and stuff like that. No, it just hits you over the head with the fact that women are tired of doing all the work and that motherhood changes you. If this book had stopped at the end of part 1, and that was all we got, it would have been great. It would have been a literary masterpiece. Like, I would have been like, okay, like it's trying to say something. It's got like nuance, just shit. But no, it had to keep going. And it was too long for a book that was under 300 pages. It was too long. That's what tomorrow night is going to be. It's going to be book club, which is going to still be fine. It's going to be a fun, chill evening. So far we've gotten 200 and some odd pages into Children of Time. Still reading that one. We've started and finished the audiobook for Night Bitch, which I just ranted at you about, which also has nothing to do with sci-fi. So we can ignore that one for the rest of this video. I just wanted to mention it because it is the first book I read in December. And I also just read Artificial Condition by Martha Wells, which was fine. It was enjoyable. It was fine. It was perfect, a little episodic sci-fi. From here, I want to finish Children of Time and I want to start maybe the Sentient or maybe the Valerie Valdez book. Who knows? Tomorrow and Sunday, I am doing things with my friends. As you know, I'm doing book club tomorrow, and then Sunday I'm going to be going out and hanging out with my friend Yeleni. We're going to be like gallivanting around town doing a couple little errands and stuff like that. So I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done during the day on Sunday, but hopefully I will read something Sunday. And at some point I want to put on my Christmas decorations. So hopefully I'll do that tomorrow. That is the plan because it is officially December. So I should probably put up my Christmas decorations. I've kind of tidied. I probably need to do a better tidy and clean tomorrow, but I think what it is I have a lot of boxes sitting around because from orders, I've just kept like piling the boxes because whenever you get a box, it's a perfect thing to wrap Christmas gifts in. So for the last like 2 months, I've been just stockpiling boxes. And so I have a shit ton of boxes and now I have a shit ton of things laying around that I don't have anywhere to put because they're like not mine. They're gifts. So I need to do that. And then I still have my bags of donation clothes sitting around. So I could probably take those 3 things out on Sunday. That's what's up. That's what's happening. For now, you're gonna get me in a corner. Hello. It's Friday night. I have nothing else to say. I've been talking to you for like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna catch you tomorrow for Saturday and for more reading and more sci-fi and more fun.
A few moments later.
I need you all to know that I didn't go to bed. I couldn't leave it. Couldn't leave it. But now my kitchen is cleaner than it's been a really long time. It smells really good in here. It's all nice and clean. And it is now 2:18. And now I'm going to bed. Hi friends, happy Saturday. I just finished The Children of Time and I don't think I liked it at all. My excitement for it at the beginning was so lost by the end of it. It was an interesting take and examination of evolution for sure, because we got the spider point of view. Was it even that interesting, the human side of things? Like, I don't understand the point of it all, because there was no point. Like, by the end it was like a cop-out, like, oh, empathy will save everybody. Like, also, this works really well as just a standalone book, so I don't know what even the second or third in this trilogy are. Will I be continuing with it? No. But I did really enjoy Adrian Tchaikovsky's writing. I think I'm gonna look into his other work, see what else he's got out there, because I know he has fantasy books as well, but I want to see what his other sci-fi books are like, because this one is just... what the fuck? I really didn't like that at all, and it only really hit me near the end, so it wasn't even a contemplation of DNFing it. We got to the end of about 100 pages from the end, and I was like, what even is this story? Like, we follow the evolution spiders as they evolve and become what they are and surpass the human race in many aspects. We also follow a ship of the last humans alive as they are also changing and becoming many generations of people trying to just stay alive and get to this green world and take it for their own. And we're seeing that through the eyes of a man who's been there since the beginning. And there's a lot of elements of his storyline, that the human storyline that they go through, that makes no sense to me. Like, in one moment they almost revert back, like the humanity almost reverts back to this like Homo sapien instinctive nature. I thought it was going to be an interesting point on like what humanity, like we reached our peak and then we started devolving. Like, I thought it was gonna be something like that, but then at the end, like, I guess it's really the only way that both the spiders and the humans could coexist on this planet without just killing everybody. I think that would have been a cool way to go out, just like absolutely just wipe out humanity, to be honest. I think that would have been an interesting way to end this, because it would show like, and I think it would have been really cool to have the scientist who like caused it all be more aware of herself, because she did become aware of what her experiment had become. I wanted this to be like, this is what happens when humans go too far, when humans are too full of themselves. And I wanted it to be this moment of like complete annihilation of humanity, whatever, by the end of this. And just, that would have been really interesting, but I don't think anyone would really like that. I would have really liked that at the end. I think that would have been an interesting way to end it, and it would have had a lot to say about humans and their experiments. But no, empathy will solve it all. I don't like it. I didn't like it. I don't. Why? Anyways, hello friends, happy Saturday. I am here. It is just about, other than that, what did I do today? Decorated, of course. Look at my beautiful tree. The light on the camera really just doesn't like get the vibes across very well. Like, it is so cozy in here now. Full light, and I've had like a Christmas soundscape on for the majority of the day. What a good time. Anyways, that book was a fail. I really didn't like it. I think the next one we're gonna go with is Fault Tolerance by Valerie Valdez, because I have been wanting to read that. I've been wanting to read it so bad. So I think I'm gonna start that tonight when I get home from Sophie's. But it is the third and final book in the Chilling Effect trilogy, which is a really fun kind of a romp of a sci-fi series following a captain and her crew. There's cats on the spaceship, which is always fun. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Fault Tolerance after that. Anyways, friends, that's it. That's all. That's the update for Saturday. I really have nothing else to lend to my wonderful friends. But yeah, 3 books down in this video. We have 3 books down in December, and it's only the 2nd of December. Oh my god. Hopefully we can just keep that momentum going. But yeah, I will chat to you a little later. Sunday. Oh, it's been a day. It's been a day, my friends. I am beyond tired at this moment, so I'm wide awake. I was so sleepy at like 4 p.m. when it started getting dark out, because of course I was. Seasonal depression, we love it. Then I went to mom and dad for food. My feet were achy breaky. Everything was falling apart. I just wanted to lay on the floor. Then we had spaghetti and meatballs, and then I came home after a little while and just been on my couch. And I was trying to start a new crochet project that I bought today on a whim, because of course I did. Yeah, today's been great. Today was so lovely. Started out bright and early on a Sunday. I woke up at like 9 and kind of like laid in bed for a little while, and then met my friend Yeleni at 10:30 at a local indie bookstore. Ended up getting breakfast, brunch, and coffee, which was very well needed, because I shoved like a piece of toast in my face as I was walking out the door with my meds, because I was like, I need this sustenance. And then getting brunch there and having coffee there was so good. We caught up, we had a good chat, spent a little time there, and then we did a peruse of the store. Both of us bought our other friends some birthday gifts, and I also bought a little ornament, the little snowman that was probably in the clips previous. I bought a little snowman for myself, and you'll be very happy to know that I have not broken my book buying ban yet. The one thing getting me through it, buying books for my friends. I ended up also getting a reader rewards card for my local indie, because I am swapping all of my purchases over to my local indie. I'm actually going to do, I think I'm going to do a video for this Friday about like pre-order my 2024 books with me. And I'm going to swap over all the pre-orders that I did with the Indigo sale to McNally, because McNally Robinson is the indie bookstore here. And the reader rewards card gives me 10% off, which is really nice. It's going to hurt for a few of those hardbacks, because a few of those hardcovers fantasy books are still like $36, even with the 10% off. But I might have to do some thinking about like what I actually want to pre-order and stuff. But I'm very excited to do that and to switch my loyalty over to my indie bookstore instead of Indigo, because Indigo, the CEOs, I think, are big supporters of the IDF. So we don't support them in this household, so we need to switch over, which is very nice and very fun. And I didn't realize that the reader rewards card at McNally was also 10% off, just like the Indigo one. And the yearly like re-up fee, $15 versus like $35-$40. So we love it. And then what did we do after that? Oh my gosh, we went everywhere. I went and I did 2 returns. I went to Pennington's, and we decided to go to the thrift store for a second, and I got cute little coasters because I needed some coasters. Returned 2 things. We also got some rings at Old Navy, which are really always just like fun, like add-on rings, because you guys know I'm a ring girly. I did this, like I'm wearing any rings right now. I'm not. I'm trying to get used to not wearing my rings at night, just so like better longevity for stuff, because I'm so used to wearing my 2 middle finger rings. I've been wearing them since I was 17 years old, and I am now 26, so they're almost a decade old themselves. So those are fun, but they're currently resting in a ring dish. But then we made our way to Michael's, which was such a great time. We went to Michael's specifically because I wanted to get a sealant for like an acrylic sealant, because I have plans to make ornaments, and you need a sealant of some kind for that. I really went in with like no plan to get anything, which is dangerous but also good, because like I wasn't gonna go in and being like, I want to buy yarn, because when I do that at Michael's, I then spend like $100 at Michael's, right? Like if I go in with a plan, I spend too much money. So going in without a plan, I was like, okay, what's gonna happen today? Because it could have gone either way. And it was also buy 2 get 1 free, and so I just couldn't say no. And I saw this beautiful Karen cake colorway, and I just couldn't say no to it. So I bought myself 3 of them. Hopefully that'll be enough, because previously in the past, my Karen cake projects, 3 is usually enough, unless I was doing that pullover with the hoodie, then I needed a 4th one for that. But I now have those Karen cakes. When I got home today, I immediately wanted to start working with them. It was a really lovely day. It was like 4.5, 5 hours of just really lovely friend time, and it was great. But yeah, so I ended up coming home. I didn't end up doing any reading today at all until I got home from mom and dad's. What I did finish was Fault Tolerance, which was a grand old time. These books are just genuinely so fun, and this is the kind of sci-fi that I love. It's just a romp. It is a genuine, lovely, like, brain break for me. Yes, there's a lot of action. Yes, there's a lot of strife. Yes, there's a lot of, like, worry and panic and anxiety. But I'm just having so much fun the whole time that I'm like, I don't care. I'm, like, sipping my drink in a corner, just having fun. reading this, which is what I needed. So I really like this. Not 5 stars. None of these books are 5 stars for me, but they're all like just genuinely such fun and amazing sci-fis that I consider them some of my favorite sci-fis because I have such a good time reading them. They're just not like 5-star books, if that makes any sense at all. Probably not. But yeah, this is the third and final in this trilogy. But she did come out, Valley Valles, with another book recently that I have my eyeballs on. So that's really exciting. And I just love her writing style. Like, she's so fun. She integrates Spanish in this seamlessly. And do I understand what's being said half the time in Spanish? No, but do I need to? No. Because it's just the vibe of the moment, you know? So I had a really great time reading this, and I think you guys should all dive into Chilling Effect, which is the first one. Yeah, Chilling Effect, which is the first one of this trilogy. It follows Captain Eva Inocente and her crew aboard the Sirena Negra. It's got crazy space antics, it's got space aliens, it's got a kind of a fun romance at the heart of it between Ava and somebody on her crew. It's queer, not Ava and her partner, but like her other like shipmates are very queer. Pink is trans. We have Min, who's gay, and her girlfriend is so sweet. And yeah, it's genuinely such a lovely, fun time. At the same time being like really, really terrifying and like big battle, like world universe ending stuff going on. So I think it's a perfect blend of rompy space stuff. And the best part about these books are the cats, especially this last one. If you read it, you know. But yeah, it was a really fun time. But yeah, so that kind of brings my sci-fi reading weekend to an end. I only got through 3 books. Maybe I can possibly polish off a 4th one tomorrow if I dive into the other Murderbot book while I'm at work. If I got nothing like pressing for my brain, I might do that. What a good time, because with these 2 books, with this one specifically, we've finished and we succeeded on my Goodreads reading goal. I have officially read 122 books in 2023. This is book number 120, and that was what I needed to hit my goal, which is very fun. I'm happy that I hit my goal. I'm happy that I read 120 books this year so far, 122 actually, and I am excited to see where the rest of this year goes and kind of how the content starts to churn out. Oh yes, I forgot it's December, so maybe I won't do that pre-order. Well, no, I'll do the pre-order books with me when I talk about like my 2024 releases. That is correct. I need to actually start planning my content for December, like to see what I can film early and get it done and edited and ready, because I haven't been in the filming sphere for like well over a month and a half now. And when I had to film Friday's video, I totally forgot. And then I filmed it on Thursday and then totally forgot I had to edit it too. So it just like, it was like 11 o'clock and I was like, shit, I gotta edit the video for tomorrow. So I like rush edited it. So I want to get back into the groove of editing, but I also want to have like enough content for the rest of December for you guys to enjoy. What I want to know from you guys, if you're still watching this long ass video, I want to know what your favorite book of the year has been so far. If you can narrow it down to just one, if you can narrow it down to 2 or 3, let me know those 2 or 3, because I would love to know. I always love hearing about your guys' favorite books. And who knows, I might even feature it in one of my videos coming up for the content, being like, and you guys, my lovely followers, have said this is their favorite book, or like these are some of the favorites from my community, because I want to like really in 2024, another goal of mine is to really build this into a community in my little corner of the internet, which I think is going to be interesting, because I know I don't have like thousands and thousands and thousands of followers like big people who have a big community of people on the internet, especially bookish people. So it might be a little bit tricky, but I do have a few of you guys who are like always commenting on my videos, and it makes me so happy. It truly, truly does. So please let me know what your favorite book of the year is so far, or top 3 if you can't narrow it down. I would love to know, and I'd love to chat with you guys about it. But anyways, I've been talking too much. I'll let you know tomorrow if I end up reading another Murderbot book. So far, and since we're basically at the end of this, because it is officially kind of Monday, because it's 1:30 in the morning on Sunday night. But these were the books I ended up reading. We have an array of sci-fis. Look at that. Incredible. Didn't like this one. Was kind of mediocre on this one and had a great time with this one. So like, what can you ask for? What else can you ask for? I really wanted to read The Sentient today, which is right here, but I just didn't have the time. So we'll get to it at a later time. Hopefully this week coming up. We'll see, but hopefully I can get to this because I really, really want to read this. Anyways, friends, I will catch up with you guys tomorrow to officially close out this vlog and let you know any last minute things, but it's been fun. What a fun little sci-fi weekend. Hello friends, happy Monday. I am here just getting ready to go teach in a bit, but I meant to pop in because I just finished listening to the audiobook for the next Murderbot book. So I figured, why not do my little wrap up for all 4 of these now? Look at that. First up, started with Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky, and you guys know what a time this was. I had a really good time at the beginning. It hooked me in immediately, which has made me think that I think Adrian Tchaikovsky's storytelling is something that I want to look into more with his other books, perhaps a fantasy, to see what he's like in that genre or in one of his other sci-fis, because he's got a lot of books out there. Maybe just this evolution one is not for me. Why is this one curl so much... Look at that. Look at the difference. This one's so much shorter. What? I haven't cut my hair since I got it cut by my hairdresser. Why is that one so much shorter? Anyways, so this one started out good, but wasn't really my cup of tea by the end of it. I ended up giving it 2.5 stars. Not fun, but that's how it is. Oh, I should also say that I gave Night Bitch 2 stars. I don't think I ever gave you like the final what I ended up rating that book. I really didn't like it, but it was a good like book clubby discussion. So yeah, Children of Time was not for me. Anyways, then I ended up reading Artificial Condition. I did read it like simultaneously with Children of Time, but this one was just okay for me. I ended up giving it 3 stars. These Murderbot books feel like just episodes of TV shows to me. So I want more. I just want a little more. But I'm excited because I think that's going to mean the full novel is going to be great, you know? But we'll see when I get there. And I gave Fault Tolerance 4 stars. This was my favorite read of the weekend. It was definitely a really great time, and I'm so glad that I'm finally done another series off my list of series. And it was a great time. A romp, a wonderfulness, a great time. And then today I decided to pick up this one, which is book 3 in the Murderbot series, and I think this one is my favorite so far. It was definitely a good time. Again, it did feel like a TV show, but this one actually felt like a couple episodes put together, like a full arc on its own. And it did make me like want to go and get the 4th one because I just kind of want to keep reading that Murderbot flavors. I gave this one 3.5 stars. So a little better than the other ones, a little better than the previous one, but I did enjoy this, and it was a good way to end my workday. Listening to Rogue Protocol. So love that for me. But yes, that was my weekend of sci-fi. Well, I guess it's not really a better angle for me, but it's a better angle for the books. So, you know, what a fun idea of mine. I think I'm going to continue. I know I'm going to continue and actually really work on The Sentient by Nadia Afifi. I'm very excited to keep going with that one. And I also have a library book that I need to listen to as well by Itaf Room, because totally forgot this weekend, but it was the, like I had done a TikTok video for this, for like a TBR, not even a TBR, but like for like recommendations, but it was the Read for Palestine week, which is done on the 5th. So tomorrow. So I would like to finish, or at least get a way through one Palestine book in some way, shape, or form, but I have an Itaf Room book waiting for me on Libby with my library. And then I also have The Sentient as well. Anywhoozle, my friends, I think I'm gonna leave this here. This was a fun weekend, a good decision on my part, even though the books weren't like amazing. But I have already read 5 books in December, and it is only December 4th. So what a good start to December. I also hit my Goodreads goal in this video, which was so fun, with Artificial Condition. And we're just gonna see where the rest of the year takes us. But get ready for some good content coming up. I was just doing my schedule today. Actually, let me take you to my bullet journal. Why not? Okay, so I was just doing my content schedule today. I ended up planning out these videos. So we have 2024 releases and pre-order with me, which is going to go up this Friday. And then I have almost favorites, top 10 faves of 2023, some goals and end of year stuff for the bookish side of things. So like my stats, all that kind of stuff, highlights and whatever. And then publishing and writing goals. I'm going to do a separate video for that as well, writerly, and that's going to go up. So we have 5 proper sit down videos coming up
this month, as well as vlogs. So you're gonna have a vlog, it's this vlog going up on the 5th, and then next week the Almost Favorites is gonna go up on Friday, and then there's gonna be another vlog going up on the Tuesday, of course, and then the following Friday, the 22nd, is gonna be my top 10 of the year, and another vlog is gonna go up on the 19th, of course. And then on this Friday, which is the Friday after Christmas, it's going to be the bookish stats and goals, or the publishing goals. I might swap these around and have the bookish one be the last video of the year, because the extra video is going to be the 31st, because I don't know if there's going to be a vlog going up on this 26th, because of course this weekend is Christmas. So we'll see if I do end up filming anything over Christmas. I mean, I hope to, but I am going to be at my parents'. Oh, you know what? I won't be able to, because I'm going to be at my parents' on the 24th on Christmas Eve, and then our plan is to go up to the lake on the 25th, and the lake doesn't have good Wi-Fi at all. Like, even if I was uploading my video at home at my parents', it would take like 3 hours to upload into YouTube, whereas here at my place it takes like maybe 40 minutes. So the lake does not have good Wi-Fi. We can't even barely stream shows up there. So there won't be a vlog on the 26th, but I might like vlog over the Christmas holidays, because I also have Friendsmas happening on the 29th. So if you want to see that, I might do like a big compiling of a holiday vlog to go up in January. I think that's a good idea, because yeah, I won't have Wi-Fi at all to upload the video on this Monday. So I think that's the plan. This is the plan. This is the layout for Christmas. And this is also my bullet journal for Christmas. What do you think? But yes, everything is going great. Everything is wonderful. But yes, this Friday you can expect a 2024 releases video and like a pre-order with me video. Anyways, my friends, that's it from me this lovely Tuesday. Happy first week of December. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're getting some festive in, whether that's enjoying a festive beverage made at home, because we're boycotting Starbucks, my friends. That's it from me. I wish you all a lovely week. I will catch you very, very soon for another video. Stay kind and keep on reading.